healing crises and tinnitus. If you haven't had any therapeutic work or not much support in your life, and you've built up all sorts of things and your nervous system goes into overwhelm or fight or flight, and after noise exposure, whatever, your tinnitus is ringing, the alarm bells are ringing. When you go and finally see a therapist and get help, sometimes you can have a bit of a reaction at the beginning. It's what's known as a healing crisis. This is not a bad thing. It's a sign that the work is working. But I think a really good way to understand this is thinking of a bottle of Coke. You're like a brand new bottle of Coke. You've got lots of pressure inside, and the therapist does the work, and it's like getting the lid and going, and for a period of time, there's a bit of a release and a fizzing up of symptoms coming to the surface, because the mind and the body and the energy system's changing, and it's causing things to start shifting and moving to a new place. So when this happens, it's very common for symptoms to flare up and shift and change around. And please take this as a sign that the work is working, and it's a sign to continue going. And it's a very good reason why when you first start therapy, it's good to have one session a week for at least 6 weeks, because this creates like a hammock of holding and support. It creates plenty of space to keep releasing and processing and digesting so that your system can settle. So at the beginning, you may have a flare up, and then it should settle. And your therapist can help you stand back and get a long-term view. The ups and downs are going down. You're not stuck or rigid. You're flowing and processing, and things will change. It will feel different. This is a sign that therapy is working. So for all you brand new bottles of Coke out there, please don't worry if there's a temporary fizzing up. Get the support of your therapist. Set up a good solid start, once a week for 6 weeks. And this will help maximize the therapeutic impact, where your system can process all this undigested life experience lurking in your body somewhere. And you can free it up, and things can start to settle into a much calmer, smoother, steadier state. And for all stress-related symptoms, frankly, and definitely tinnitus, the alarm bells stop ringing when you're no longer holding pressure and reactivity and defensiveness, and you're just open, free, flowing. And this is what therapy is particularly good at. It provides you ongoing support. So please tell your therapist if anything happens. It's very, very good news that things are shifting, and you can expect to settle more and more. Don't worry if things fizz up or change at the beginning. This is a sign that the therapy work is doing the work. Keep going, and you can look forward to a less reactive, more settled, ongoing process.